No, I don't have any affection for the fake. Hold on to your seats if you want to play and detest this. Since Katie recently discovered a DNA test that proves Melissa Dillon is Ridge, the biological daughter of Forrest, Dillon is now requesting the top position at Forrester Creation. Greetings and welcome to Channel O. Hold on. Prior to that, let's go back to Katie Logan Spence. Actually, you are all aware of Katie's relentless pursuit of Melissa Dillon, right? At this point, Katie is essentially the FBI. She had that super tense first meeting with Dillon and immediately smelled a rat. Katie was digging and digging because Dillon was getting way too close to the Spencer family wealth. Katie was like, nope, not on my watch. But honestly, I completely forgot to mention earlier, but Katie has been alienating everyone just to prove she's right about, and boy was she right. But not in the way any of us. Okay, where was I? Right. So Katie is doing her sleuthing and she somehow gets her hands on some old medical record. Don't even get me started on HIPAA laws in Los Angeles because apparently they do not exist in the BNB universe. Literally anyone can just walk into a hospital and find whatever they want, which is insane, by the way. But anyway, Katie is she is fiercely investigating Dillon's past, looking through these old hospital files, probably trying to find out if Dillon has some crazy criminal record. And she pulls out an old DNA test. My jaw dropped. I was staring at the screen like, are you serious? The DNA test wasn't about the Spencers. It was a paternity test. And the name on the father's line, Ridge Forrester. I literally stopped breathing. I'm dead. I can't breathe. Ridge Forrester is Melissa Dillon's biological father from some brief random fling in the pack. Ridge has a history. We all know Ridge has a history with women, but a whole secret adult daughter just walking around Los Angeles. Wild. Absolutely wild. So, Katie being Katie doesn't just sit on this information. She marches straight over to Ridge. At this point, I'm yelling at my screen, Katie, be careful. She bursts into Ridge's office. You know, the one with the big desk and the sketches everywhere, and she just dropped this absolute bomb on him. She literally tells him everything she found and hands him the paper. She is just standing there watching his entire reality crumble into a million pieces. Ridge's face. Honestly, I need to talk about Ridge's face first. He looks at the paper, looks at Katie, looks back at the paper. You can actually see his entire world shattering in real, because think about it. Think about how Ridge has been treating Dillon. He has been so awful to her. He literally treated her like a gold-digging outsider, judging her, trying to push her out of the Forrester orbit, acting like she was just some trashy girl trying to use people. And now he realizes this girl he's been treating like absolute trash is his own flesh and blood. The guilt on his face was so dramatic. He was practically crying, realizing he had just spent all this time alienating his own daughter. I actually felt bad for him for a second, which is rare for me. He was so devastated and remorse. He's thinking, oh my God, I have to make this right. I have to welcome my daughter with open arms and make up for all the loss. Wait, did I already say that? Whatever. Anyway, Ridge goes to find Dillon. He's ready for this huge, emotional, tear-jerking father-daughter reunion. He probably expected her to cry and hug him and call him dad. He comes to her all emotional, his voice breaking, and he tells her he knows the truth. He tells her he's her father and he's so sorry for how he treated her and how he pushed her away. He is literally pouring his heart out to this girl. And how does Dillon react? Does she cry? Does she hug him? No. The audacity. The sheer unadulterated audacity of this girl. Dillon just looks at him with this cold, calculating smirk. She wasn't touched at all. Instead of a heartwarming family moment, Dillon completely flips as she looks at Ridge and basically says, cool. So, what official position am I getting at Forrester Creations? I can't breathe. She literally used the truth of her paternity to demand an official high-ranking position at the family. She doesn't want a dad. She wants a paycheck and a corner off. I was like, why would she do that? But then I remembered this is Dillon we're talking. She was just trying to sink her claws into the Spencer family wealth through will. And now that she knows she's a force, she's hitting the jackpot. She is fully exposing her greedy nature right to Ridge's fate. She's targeting his massive wealth. She knows Forrester Creations is a global empire and she wants her piece of the pie. She's not asking for a job. She is demanding it. She's blackmailing him emotion. She's like, "You treated me terribly. You owe me this." It is so unhinged, but honestly iconic villain behavior. I hate her, but I kind of love the draw. But wait, it gets worse because obviously a secret this massive cannot stay quiet. The news breaks to the rest of the internal chaos at the Forrester family is at an all-time high. It's a complete disaster. Rich thought he was going to have a beautiful family expansion, and instead he's handed a corporate hostage situation that is tearing the entire legacy apart from the inside. Steffi Forrester finds out, and guys, Steffi lost her mind. Steffi is already so protective of Forrester Creations and her co-CEO Spy. Imagine telling her that this random girl she barely tolerates is actually her half-sister and is now demanding a piece of her company. Steffi goes absolutely feral on Red. She is screaming at him, criticizing him so harshly for hiding this secret, even though Ridge didn't even know until Katie told him. But Steffi doesn't care. She's just lashing out. She's like, "How could you let this happen? How could you bring this gold digger into our family?" Steffi is fiercely protective of her legacy. And Dylan is a direct, "I swear Steffi needs to get it together before she gives herself a heart attack." But I completely understand why she's furious. Dylan is literally threatening everything Steffi has built. And don't even get me started on Brooke. Brooke Logan Forrester finds out that Ridge has another secret child from a past fling. Brooke is livid. She is tearing into Ridge, criticizing him for his past mistakes and how this is tearing the family apart. Brooke and Steffi are actually agreeing on something for once, which is how you know the situation is absolutely dire. They are both tearing Ridge apart, yelling at him for letting this happen and for letting Dylan manipulate him. Ridge is just standing there taking it from all sides. His wife is mad at him. His daughter Steffi is mad at him. And his new daughter Dylan is basically extorting him for a corporate title. He is so paralyzed by guilt that he doesn't even know how to fight back against Dylan's demand. He is just letting her run the show because he feels so bad for Shwadori. I mean, for pushing her away and chasing her out of the family before he knew the truth. Let's spend some time talking about Dylan's psychology here because it is actually fascinating. She was literally just trying to get Will Spencer to fall for her so she could secure the Spencer. She was playing all these games with the Spencers, and Katie was right to be suspicious of. But the minute she finds out she's a Forrester by blood, she drops the Spencer act and goes straight for the Forrester throne. It proves that she never really cared about Will or anyone else. She only cares about money and power. I forgot to mention earlier, but remember when Dylan was playing this sweet innocent girl who just needed a job? Yeah. That mask is fully off now. She's parading around Forrester Creations like she owns the I can just picture her walking into the executive boardroom, sitting in Eric's chair and demanding a couture line or a VP title. The sheer nerve, I'm calling it now. This is going to end badly. Mark my words. Seriously, you do not mess with Steffi, for Steffi has gone to war for less.